Monday Night Football, baby. We're here.
There's only one other good play on Minnesota.
Touchdown in 46 seconds. Punches back. Touchdown.
Oh, if you didn't know, it's the NBA Hardwood Show here on a Monday night with my guy, Big T, aka Big T44 DFS on Twitter. We're going to go back to back here from NFL to the association. We got 4 games, Big T. DraftKings has a slate. We're here to talk about it here. How you feeling? You ready to talk some hoops?
I'm ready. I haven't been on. I wasn't last week. We didn't have a show because of the NBA Cup. So It's been 2 weeks since I've talked some NBA, the association hoops.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because we get the 4-game slate today, and then we get the Cup game tomorrow. So there's only 1 game, Tony. And then Wednesday,
Tomorrow's the finals.
Games. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's the finals. Yeah.
What'd you say? Wednesday? There's a million.
There's only 2 games.
Oh, when's the day where like all the teams that weren't in the Cup play or whatever?
It's on the football game day. It's on Thursday. They all play. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's random, but yeah, I mean, it's. I actually like the short slates, so it's been nice for me. I've actually played more NBA than I do on the full slates. I love like this tonight. The 4-gamer is like dreams for me, where dreams are made.
Where legends are made. Dreams are made.
How about the Spurs? The showdown tomorrow. They finally slayed the OKC Dragon, and the Spurs look incredible with the Dylan Harper, Castle, Wemby getting back. I mean, they're a problem, man. And what happens when they trade for Giannis?
Yeah, I mean, there was a report, I forget who it was, saying that the Spurs wouldn't be interested if they
wouldn't be interested.
That's what I read.
That means Giannis is damaged goods then if they're not interested, because they're a smart organization.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I got to be getting trolled right now. Like literally.
That or he's damaged goods, which he might be damaged goods a little bit.
He might be. And remember, he's been injured a lot this year. And like maybe there's something they don't like in there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, and the Spurs are built for the future too. These young guys they got are awesome, so they don't really need to mortgage it.
In the picks, dude, they have sick. They're like OKC in them. They have sick picks coming up. Oh, yeah. They got someone else's 1st-round pick that's going to be a lottery pick. Like it's going to be probably like a top 5 pick. I can't remember the team's name, but like, dude, they're set up so good to trade for a superstar.
If Wemby stays healthy, they're a problem.
Problem is that's a big if.
Big if. He's the only one that can give he can give everyone problems. He can give Jokic problems. He's the only one with a ceiling to give anyone problems.
And they've got like really good wing length defenders with like Castle and Vassell and Harp. Like all these guys are like good defenders. And I like they're kind of like secondary pieces too. Like they have like a vet in Harrison Barnes. They've got Champagnie, who I think is a pretty good like role player. They got good role players on their team. So you got the superstars, and then you got people who kind of know their role. And like Fox can be your 3. That's pretty good.
I mean, they're just loaded. I mean, and that was criminal in that. And I didn't like hit all the bets, but the Knicks and the Spurs to be getting 11.5 in that game was criminal. With Wemby back, I mean, that's criminal. That's offensive, even for as good as OKC is.
I mean, OKC's been like one of the best regular season teams we've seen, and that's why
the number was like that.
Yeah.
The Spurs match up perfect with them, though. A bunch of young, like stud, just guys that are going to get after it. And 11.5 was criminal.
It's crazy. Yeah, no, I bet the Spurs too. So I was with you there. But Man, I did like seeing them win. I like seeing someone else besides OKC actually get a win in a big game. That's nice to see. There's hope for your Nuggets, Tony. There's some hope. There's a glimmer.
I believe in the Nuggets still. They got to be healthy too, but if they're healthy, they still got what OKC doesn't, Mr. Jokic.
Another team that, they need all their pieces. They
need all their pieces, all of them.
Yeah.
At least all their starting pieces.
The thing that makes OKC so good is they can like if Chet misses or if Jalen Williams misses.
SGA can't miss though, but yeah, those other guys.
But the other guys, one of them can miss. Like
anyone can miss but SGA, and they're good.
100%.
Denver, they can't lose any of those. Even Christian Brown's a bad lot. AG, they definitely can't lose.
They can't lose.
The Spurs
Jamal,
can't
AG.
lose Wemby. Like you just,
Yep, you're right though. Like,
though.
how many teams can you say they can lose their second or third best player, one of them, and they're still good? There's not many teams.
Boston last year would have been an example, and that's why they were one of the best teams.
Yep. But it's just, you don't see that very often here. But yeah, it should be fun. Yeah. So tomorrow's the NBA Cup, Knicks and Spurs. So that'll be a 1-game slate. And then Wednesday we get a 2-gamer. We get the Cavs and Bulls, and we get the Grizzlies and Minnesota. So, and then Thursday, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. It's crazy.
Those are the slates that you can put me on record of just hating. I want no part of a 13-game NBA slate.
Well, don't worry, because Friday we go back to like 5 games. So, or 16 total, but
in all we've done fantasy for over 10 years, or daily fantasy over 10 years. I don't think there's anything worse than a 13-game NBA slate of everything I've played.
The worst is like a 13-game NBA slate on like a Sunday. That's like
I just wouldn't even look at it on an NFL Sunday, but yeah.
That's definitely like the worst. But yeah, Thursday's still bad with the NFL. Like, it's not Wednesday. I mean,
and you got that huge game Thursday too for football.
Yeah, it's a massive game. I mean, Seattle and the Rams. I mean, pretty much is going to tell us probably who wins the division, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would almost have to, I would assume. I haven't looked at their schedules, but it would almost have to.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I still don't get the Wednesday, especially if it's just like, okay, give the Cup teams like a day off or 2 days off, but let everyone else play on Wednesday. I don't get it. They just want it to be a lighter day for some reason, but that's all right. We'll get our short slates going here. But either way, we got NBA to talk about. 4 games starting out, Tony, with Detroit and Boston here. Now, all these games start at a different time slot. This game's at 7. We got a 7:30, a 9, and a 9:30. There is one more game, I think, tonight. It's not on the DraftKings slate, but which I'm kind of surprised it's not, because like if you have the 9:30, why wouldn't you just put the 10:30 slot on? But it's not. It's okay, Tony. Good thing they kept the 9:30 on for you though, so you could have Jokic. So I don't know if that was.
I mean, I like these late slates though. I would have been fine just giving me 9. I would have been fine a 3-gamer or a 5-gamer, and then the 9:30 and the late game together.
Yeah, but the night slate, they got like nothing behind it because of football.
Yeah, I get it. They should have just, like you said, I'm always for shorter, but when it's a slate like this with different start times, they should have just put all 5 on for sure. Like if there was like 4 games that if the Nuggets game was at 8, then it would make sense.
That's different. That's different though, because it's like, okay, all within an hour. Okay, that makes sense. But when you're still waiting 2.5 hours from game 1 to game 4, like it's like, okay, why not wait 3.5? Like at that point.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Either way, Detroit coming in pretty much fully healthy, Tony. Even though during these times in the NBA regular season, you get teams that have guys injured or sick guys out here and there, and price tags go up, down, left, right. Detroit's been fully healthy here. Cade Cunningham's up to 10-7. Jalen Duran, who's had a pretty good season, but it's kind of come back down to earth recently with the fantasy games. He's at 7-7, kind of seems a little priced out here against Boston. Boston plays slow. Detroit's a tough matchup. I don't really like targeting teams against Detroit. And Boston with their pace, which is not fast, it's very slow. I don't really love targeting either of these two teams, Tony. The only thing that makes this game interesting at all is Peyton Pritchard got the downgrade here with some neck spasms here. So we'll see if he goes. If he's out, though, at 6,500, it might open up a little more interest in, Derek White or Anthony Simons might play a little bit more. Maybe you can make the case these value pieces. I mean, I can never play Sam Hauser. He's 4,100, but like some of these guys might be better plays, Tony, on the. I mean, Jared Walsh has been awesome. Look at what he's been doing. Continues to shoot well from the field. I think at some point this comes back down to earth, but man, he's been really good. I don't know, Tony, what are you doing in terms of Boston and Detroit? Because I look at it just like I don't really want Detroit being fully healthy, and the matchups for both these teams don't look good. But Peyton Pritchard out would change some things, I think.
It would have to, and it would make. I mean, these guys have gotten pretty expensive, but for good reason. And I think Boston was expected to have more of a letdown than they have. I know they're only 15-10 looking at the standings, but third in the East with everything coming into the year that was an issue, obviously the Tatum stuff and other stuff, moving pieces and different things. I thought they would struggle a little more than they have. They're still well-coached, well-run organization, and they've surprised me. So, yeah, if you get Pritchard out, all of a sudden you got – let me pull up the exact situation. You got these guys in the back. Anthony Simons – I felt like would do more than he has, but he also hasn't had to really. How many games has he been in the situation where they're shorthanded?
I mean, not many. Not many where they miss like the guards. Where they missed Jaylen Brown a couple games, but there's not been many where they miss like Derek White or Peyton Pritchard, which I think is where he should get the major bump. The problem with Anthony Simons is he's not very good, Tony. And when you have multiple guys that are just better than Anthony Simons, this isn't Portland. He's not the second best player. He's not the third best player.
Yeah. He's
the fourth or fifth best player on this team. And that is a problem for someone like Anthony Simons, who's a streaky scorer. And he wants to just be a shooter, but he likes to shoot off the dribble. He takes bad shots. He's not like a set shooter. So it really doesn't fit. Hey, Anthony Simons, go sit on that wing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't fit Boston. So like you need one of these guards out to give Anthony Simons the ability to be able to handle the ball and to, shoot off the dribble a little bit more and not stand, on the wing. So that's a little bit of his issue. Also, Boston does want Anthony Simons to do well because I think they want to move him at the trade deadline. I think they'd like to move him. I don't think they see him as like a long-term piece. And so this is like a stopgap point. So maybe this is like an opportunity for him, if they do sit Peyton Pritchard. But I think he needs one of these guards out.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play him unless. But Pritchard, you said late downgrade, right? So he definitely could sit.
Late downgrade. Yeah, late downgrade.
If he sits, 4,200, I'm going to have to play. I'm going to have to play Simons if he's out for sure. He's the only guy, though, that like Jaylen Brown would be a good play, but he's 9,700. I don't have to have that. Nope. Derek White, 7,500. Good play, but I don't have to. I do like him, though. I like Derek White a lot if Pritchard's out, but I don't have to play him, though, at 7,500. Simons is the only one that I think really becomes just a lock almost for me if he's out at 4,200.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because I want to say that, like, if Peyton Pritchard's out, one of these other cheap Boston guys, like a Josh Minott or a Hugo Gonzalez or someone. The problem is they have like too many guys, and I don't know who it's going to be, Tony, but I do feel like it could be Baylor Shireman for all I know. But I feel like one of these guys gets a nice bump, and I don't know who it's going to be. My bet would be like Minot. That would be my bet, but that's the one issue. Like, I wish they had a few of these guys were also out, so it made it easier for me to be like, okay, I can play someone other than just Anthony Simons, but I wouldn't take them out of your pool because I do think one of those guys could get there, and I think those guys are very talented. Like, I'm a fan of Josh Minot's game. He's super talented. He's very hit or miss at times. I can see why Boston went from like starting him at points this year to him not playing as much, and then him playing a little bit more. I can see why his minutes kind of go up and down. And Hugo Gonzalez, the kid they drafted, I think in the late first round, he also looks very good when he gets some run. He's just, they don't have a ton of time for him right now, but I expect when they trade Anthony Simons mid-year that these guys get more and more of a role. They get more comfortable. They get more of a role. And then they see what happens in the offseason, see what they do with some of the vets and everything in the roster. But yeah, I wouldn't X out someone like Josh Minot. I think he's in play in tournaments.
And it's a shorter slate too. So honestly, I like your take too about Shireman and Hugo Gonzalez. I mean, they're all low 3K players on a slate with Jokic and other studs you can play. I don't have an issue with it at all. Like, I mean, even Shireman at 3K, he's not going to project like amazing, but he could easily get there.
Bro. Vicky's a handsome man. It looks like Prince Harry. Rick Majerus is my guy. I love this guy. He just comes in right off the top. It's my favorite. What's going on, brother? What's up, Big TJSU? Y'all are my guys. Appreciate you. Good to have you watching. Thank you. Always thought Simons was overrated. Yeah, he's definitely overrated. But hey, we'll see. Anyone else that you could even think about playing from Detroit, Tony? I mean, we talked about Boston. Any of these Detroit guys?
They're kind of back to full strength a little bit too. Ivy working his way into things a little bit. LeVert should play tonight. Cade, I same as I said about like Jalen. I mean, Cade, you got a low-owned superstar that you could play. I just don't know if I really want to against the Boston, slowing it up a little bit. The guy that projects the best is the guy I always like the least, Tobias Harris. He hits 50% of my builds just projection-wise. I don't see how I can really play him, but he is cheap. I'll give him that. He's finally like really cheap at 4,800. So he's an example, I guess, of like a dead last piece in. If I just landed on it and my team wasn't super chalky already, maybe I would just play him, but I definitely don't. I don't love Detroit. They're a really good team. What are they? First in the East. But when they're at full strength, all their prices are correct. So fantasy is about finding mispriced guys, and these guys are not mispriced.
Yeah, I mean, I like Detroit too as a team. I think Detroit's very live to make a run, at least get through the East is not very good. Like,
oh, it's so bad.
So they could easily get through. Even with, I thought losing some of those vets they had last year that helped them a lot was going to hurt, but it really hasn't that much. And maybe it's because the East is just weaker. I don't know, but it hasn't looked to be as affected as I thought it would be. Yeah, I don't really like this spot either. If I was to pick a guy, it'd probably be Oscar Thompson, but
he's solid, but he's almost like a younger version of Tobias as far as like a condom play. Like, I'm looking at his box scores. He gets 25 every game, which is good, but he just doesn't ever get you like 40.
And I don't like the Boston matchup either. I think it hurts someone like him the most. Because he wants to get up and down.
He's like a great cash play. I just don't know how solid of a how does he not get more minutes?
They must just be like either managing him through something. Like, remember he was banged up or had some issues last couple of years. Like maybe they're just babying him a little bit. they baby these guys a lot now. So who knows? Like, they really do baby these guys a lot.
Yeah. I got no problem just fading this game unless Pritchard's out, and then we got options if Pritchard's out.
It's crazy. You know, you'd think the athletes were just built better and better. How many like warriors would be like Kobe Bryant, tear their Achilles, then walk to the free throw line, shoot a free throw, then leave? Like how many young kids you think would be doing that shit now? Probably zero, maybe 1%.
It's definitely a different day and age.
Different times for sure. They're just made differently back, than back then. That's the one thing I think you can definitely say, past to present, that the past has on the present. Those dudes are way tougher, like way tougher.
Oh yeah, they didn't have all the same stuff they have.
And they'd like go play 40 minutes and then go drink like beers at night. Like just go have beers. Literally, like next night go play. Who cares? All right, let's go to Toronto and Miami here. Cover boy Scotty Barnes, 9K. Scotty Barnes. He's one of those studs too that I haven't played very often this year, but he's been like very inconsistent. Like he's had some really good games, but he's had some really, not so good games. And I think if you've like faded him for the most part this year, you've probably come out on top way more than you have like gotten destroyed.
I've played him a lot too. Like I've played him a lot of his good and bad games, because a couple nights he came, but like you said, it's like 60 or 30. There is no in between with him. And you know it pretty quick every time too. There's nights where you're just like, he's definitely not getting there tonight for me.
Bro, who was the dude? He brought the hook shot back. Danny Wolf. Do you see Danny? He brought the hook shot back. Wolf.
He's fundamental. He's like an 80s player, the way he plays.
Yeah, you don't need to bring the hook shot back. Danny Wolf's going to do it for. Danny Wolf needs more minutes. I don't know what the Nets are doing.
He'll get more minutes as they go for sure.
He needs more minutes. I mean, come on, do what you're going to do. Trade Claxton. I've been saying it for weeks. Trade Claxton, maybe Noah Clowney, whatever. Trade anyone with value if you're the Nets. Like if I'm the Nets, I would trade you. Any team calls me up and offers me a pick for anyone on my roster, pretty much, I'm saying yes. Like, give me a first round pick. You can pick who you want. Maybe outside the rookies you drafted last year, I guess. Even them, I don't think they'll be that good. But if I'm the Nets, just get rid of them. Let Danny play.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it's a team like that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's going to result in you winning. Like he's not like that. So it's like,
correct. 100%.
Let him develop. That's the way I feel about like why aren't you playing your first round? You have like how many first round? You had like 3 or 4 first round picks. Play them all. Like you want to suck, like play them, develop them.
Definitely.
But back to this game here, Tony. Only news here, RJ Barrett. Still, he's the main piece of news anyway, out for Toronto. Miami pretty healthy outside of no Pele Larson still out. So I guess RJ's the big out news still. He's been out, but what are we doing here? Toronto, BI's 8K. He's another guy like very inconsistent where it's like your ceiling performances. I feel like he's a better cash gameplay though. I feel like majority of the time he's like solid, but 8K, you got to give me more than like 40.
And he had the one game that I watched this game too. I haven't watched Toronto play much, but I watched this whole game and he was like incredible. And he had 51. And he was like very, very good. What's up, Rick? He was incredible and had 51. So if I watch a guy play that good and he's 8K, and he only gets 50, I just get a little I've never liked Ingram either, I'll be honest. I don't like the mid-range, the mid-range heroes. It's not my style. It's not the type of guys I like to play. It's not the type of guys I want to root for. So that price point's tough. It is a short slate, though. There's not like a ton a ton of different spots to go. But I would rather pay 1K more for Barnes for sure. But I don't love this spot either. And we always talk about it on shorter slates. One of the reasons I like them, one of the reasons you like them, is you can eliminate stuff. Like eliminate both of these 2 early games, wait for the 2 late games, and just build a team. Because I look at all these prices, same exact as the first game. Barnes, all of them are priced properly. Who's not priced properly? If anything, priced higher than they should be.
Yeah,
is there anyone that's too low? Like, no, there's not, at least that I see. Unless Pritchard's out in that first game, then you got mispriced people. But in this game, there's no one. All these guys, Bam's price, Norman Powell's been good, but his price is good. Everyone's priced where they should be. I don't have to play any of these guys.
Yeah, no one looks like it. Now, like I could pick guys out and be
Absolutely.
like, yeah, do I like Quickly the most of the Toronto guys? I think I do.
And he's 7K.
He's 7K. Do I need Emmanuel Quickly is the better question. The answer is no. Norman Powell. Do I like Norman Powell? Yes. If he fit last piece on my team, could I play Norman Powell? Yeah, I think I could. I could see Norman Powell having a good game. Do I need Norman Powell? No. Andrew Wiggins, very similar to me. I'm not a Wiggins guy. He actually had a hot stretch, but now they're pretty healthy. Jaime Jaquez still 6K. He's another guy. I think the Heat need to figure it out and get him more run too. He's just another guy that looks, every time he plays, he looks, and every time they give him like a little more of a role when a guy's out, he just looks even better. So yeah, I don't know, but 6K can't do it on this slate. I mean, Tony, I go through the whole team. I mean, Davion at 5,800, he got a price bump too. Jakob Poeltl, 5,600, tough spot. I don't like, everywhere I look in this game, I don't love what I see here with these price tags. Jamal Sheed, 4,900. I mean, that's a good amount. I like Jamal Sheed, the player. I mean, maybe he's a guy I could leave in my pool. I don't see much else though, Tony. Anything else as we go down?
I love Sheed as a player, and even him is probably. I mean, how do you play him? I would love to play him. He's 5K now. I think you just have to eliminate stuff. And again, we're more of the 1 to 3 lineup people. If you play 150 or 20, even, like, you're not going to just fade these games, like, because the chances are that like a couple of these plays are going to be solid plays. Like, we're not saying they're bad plays. I don't think really all 4 of those, Barnes, Ingram, Quickly, Poeltl, are all solid plays. Like, easily could be in the winner, like, without a doubt. And you could even go all early guys and fade the late. You can do stuff like that on these slates. I don't think they're bad plays. I just don't think you need to have them. And Miami is a little worse than Toronto, I think, as far as expectation. Like Bam, I'm really just never going to like Bam as far as what he does. 7,900, but he's fine. I don't think he's a bad play. I don't think Andrew Wiggins is like a terrible play. There's no meat on the bone though. Like you just don't need to get in there.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick a Heat guy I like the most, I think it'd be Norman Powell.
He's been solid.
He's been really solid. I like what I see. And I feel like his projection might be a little low. I think he could give us a little better game. But yeah, I'm with you. I like Jamal Sheed a lot as a player too. So maybe he's someone I could just, hope kind of, even though he's a little more expensive, can get there. He's definitely got the talent to do it. But yeah, I don't see a lot in that game. And yeah, Jake says, if you're playing, Jokic, Şengün, you got to find some cheaper guys. That is true. That is true. And that's maybe why you can't completely fade the first 2 games or maybe the first game, because the first game might have some value if Peyton Pritchard is out. But that's still an if. We don't know if he's for sure out. So we still got to wait on that. Because if he plays, man, the value gets a lot slimmer if he's in. So we'll have to see. Let's go to the next game here. Guys, don't forget, smash the like button on this video. Me and Big T going back-to-back NFL to NBA. If you missed the Print Factory show, we just recorded it about an hour and a half ago. Check that show out. It's on this YouTube channel. After this show, You can go back, watch, give us a like. Appreciate all the likes on these videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Check us out, runpuresports.com, for all your DFS and betting needs. We got you covered. And if you need a little promo code, it's the holiday season, you want to check us out, but you need a little promo, Big T's got you. You can DM Twitter at Big T44DFS on Twitter, and he will hook you up with a little discount code. Nothing else, just a discount code, but he'll hook you up with that. So shoot Big T a DM, and he will get you rolling, and you can try out runpuresports.com. All right, Big T, Dallas and Utah. News coming out of here on the Dallas side, Anthony Davis and I think Gafford, both participated in shoot around. So that's a good sign for those guys here. We'll see what happens. News on the Utah. Oh, also Brandon Williams, who's been playing pretty well and been getting some run here of late. He is questionable, so that would kind of change some things because they are kind of thin in like the guard position. They don't really have like a stacked guard roster, especially with, D'Angelo Russell still out, banged up. But on the Utah side, we got Yusuf Nurkic, who's been back playing, coming off almost a triple-double here, 13, 17, and 7 game against Memphis. He is out for this game. Obviously, they're still out Walker Kessler. That has to bring into play my boy Kyle Filipowski here. What are we doing, Dallas and Utah?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to like this game. You were on Nembhard a bunch too when he first started playing good, right?
Yeah. Just because I watched a bunch of Dallas games, and he just, man, he's good. Like, he's good. He's fearless. I like young guards that come in, they get an opportunity, and you can just tell some guys just kind of wilt. Some guys just like fade. And this dude just like took the opportunity and ran with it. He played so good. He is good. Like, here's another spot. Like, if Williams is out, they're already down Russell. I don't know how you don't play some Ryan Nembhard at 4,500.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be near impossible. Even if Brandon Williams is in, he's going to be
a solid play. Solid.
Yeah, solid. And he's another guy that might not have like a crazy amount of upside if Brandon Williams is in, but he's still only 4,500. And on this slate, there's not that many like super underpriced guys or anything. So 4,500, if he gets you like mid-20s, you're pretty good. But if Brandon Williams is out, I mean, his projection is going to go.
If Brandon Williams plays, I think Brandon Williams is a pretty good play.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and you can play them together. I mean, they're two. Yeah. I'm looking at this. So point per dollar. Point per dollar, they're two of the better plays on the slate. Like, not as good as Anthony Simons. If Pritchard's out, Anthony Simons will be a better like point per dollar. You talked about Filipowski, but like everyone's going to play Filipowski. Like, he's just Kelly Kapowski going to be out there, and Ace Bailey too. Like, those two are going to be. Hold on one second. There's too much noise.
I got it. Is Ace still wearing the condom? Man, Ace has like been such a cash condom play.
This is like one of those slates, though. It's short slate, and there's not that many guys that are underpriced.
I know. I've been kind of disappointed watching Ace. I'll just say that. I've been a little disappointed watching him. I thought we were going to get a little bit.
I don't know how you're not going to play him tonight, though. Like, you have to.
I probably will, because I think what you said about fading the first, I might end up fading the first two games. So I mean, I think I will play him. I'm just saying, I've been a little disappointed. Someone brought in the chat, what about Kevin Love? Kevin Love's another play, 3,900. He's only center eligible.
The other night,
he's still. I mean, the thing with Kevin Love, Tony, I was thinking about this. Like, his game, like, he can get old, and I could see how he could still, like, his game could still translate a little bit. because he's always like a good passer, and he can still stroke a little bit. And yeah, there's some things you lose, but like some of the stuff he still can just do in the NBA. And like that's what he was kind of good at anyway. So it's not like his game was like crazy athleticism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it makes it easier, like you said, to just keep going. And you can definitely play him at 3,900. Are we sure that Anthony Davis is going to play?
No, we're not sure. I said he went through shoot around though, and
So
that's a good
you
sign.
think he's going to play is what I mean.
Yeah, I do. But another reason why I think fading the first or being light on the first 2 games makes a lot of sense on this slate.
I mean, if the news breaks our way, like there is just some gold late.
Yeah, and maybe you don't have to full fade. You could still play like maybe 1 or 2 plays early, but save a lot of your lineup for late. Because if this news like somehow falls your way and you get like Davis, Williams, all out or something like that, like
you're gonna wish you faded those first 2 games if that happens.
Yeah, because Cooper Flag and or PJ Washington's gonna be like a lock, probably.
Cooper Flag has been playing better quietly too. Like he's looked pretty solid even at this price point as one of the better plays, even if Davis is in.
I like Cooper Flag kind of the most of the spend ups. You know, I think Cooper Flag's one of the better like spend up players.
You did, Derek. You did hear it.
Yeah, someone said that. Someone said that to me one time. I was like, "Yep, 100%, Kelly Kapowski."
You did hear it.
But yeah, no. This is one of those games like you want spots just in case you can maneuver. Keontae George, man, this dude has been so boom bust, Tony. I mean, listen, 63, 19, 23, 53, 45, 2, 48, 51, 47.
Who are you talking about?
Keontae George.
Oh, dude, that other night, he was so good.
Insane. Against Memphis, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Did Utah finally hit on a couple guys?
I mean, I think they hit on Keontae.
I mean, he was real good.
Yeah, dude. Nurkic has been playing good too. They got they got a decent little team. If Ace Bailey becomes like an actual player, like where they drafted him, like becomes like a legit like scoring threat consistently, like they're gonna have some guys. I know it's Utah, but
yeah, I totally agree. And they got guys that could still pan out that haven't. And you got guys that are young that will be solid, maybe not studs like Walter Clayton. Like he's solid. He's not going to be an NBA all-star or anything, but if you have to play him for a few games and give him extra minutes, he's not going to kill you.
Yeah, and on me, like Utah is kind of a priority on this slate for me. Like I like Filipowski, Kevin Love. You said Ace Bailey. He's cheap. You're going to get some value out of Utah. And then I want to play one of these studs. I want to play George or Markkanen. I like George the most. I think Markkanen's got a better like floor where George has like the better ceiling. But I think both guys are
definitely doesn't have like a huge ceiling, I don't think, in this spot.
No.
Is PJ going to be on him too? Like PJ's a tough matchup.
Probably. So
I mean, but I agree. He's a good floor, and it's a floor slate for the most part. It's not a crazy like ceiling slate.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And you got like another value. Like, what's wrong with Collier and Walter Clayton on a short slate? I talked about Clayton. He's 3,500. Like, we have to be able to look at these guys, especially if the Boston news doesn't hit. If we don't get those Boston values, or you just don't play the Boston values anyways. You just don't play it and play these Utah guys, because if that Boston news hits and Pritchard's out, people are going to play Simons, who we don't think's great anyways. He is a great point per dollar, but what happens when these guys outscore him, or the news hits our way,
or Boston gets blown out? Like what happens?
Or they get blown out. I mean, Boston, man, they're favored tonight by 5.
No, they're not.
That's what Saber says on your screen right there. 4.
I'm betting Detroit.
Don't bet Detroit. They're not going to win. Boston's going to win.
If Peyton Pritchard's not in, they're losing.
They're only -1.5, and
Listen,
Sabres
Tony,
got it.
PP for MVP, okay? If PP's not in, we're not betting Boston. That's the rule,
Boston's
okay?
going to win. Boston's going to beat Detroit.
Live by the rule. Live by the PP rule, okay?
No,
That's the rule. You got to follow it.
we're arguing about this one because Boston's for sure winning. That one's a lock.
No, they're as much of a lock as the Steelers -3.5, okay? Meaning they're not a lock, okay? That's bad. Take Detroit.
This is like that line we talked about like 2 weeks ago where I was talking about that reverse line move. Like, well, I don't remember what game was that. Well, it looked weird, and then they
MMA, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't MMA. It was I can't remember. Maybe it was someone that watches the shows will remember.
Too many Jazz here is the question.
Depends on the news. It's a short slate though.
Yeah, I mean, right now, without even news, if you just told me the slate fell and everyone was healthy, I could still play 3 or 4 Jazz.
Yeah, easily.
So
easily.
Yeah. And if the news falls right, man, who knows? Like 5, even if the news falls right. But the problem is, like, if the news falls right, Dallas is going to look really good too. Because if you somehow catch like all those Dallas guys out, like Dallas is going to look just as good, if not better, than Utah.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to look better if AD's out, and I mean you get a couple of these other spots out.
How do you pick between Collier and Clayton?
I mean,
they're very similar. So
they're both so cheap too. Like there's nothing that says you can't play both of them on a short slate. I don't think they have crazy like ceilings, but do the phallic move where it's 6,700 for 2 of them. I bet you can easily get 40 from 6,700 2 guys easily. It might be 25.
I don't like playing both of them. I would. Yeah. I think one of them gets there.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you could.
Yeah. I like that for the centers. But I don't love that as much for the guards. But who knows? Maybe Keontae gets in foul trouble.
What if you have to play Jokic like me?
I still wouldn't do it. All right. So anything else here, Tony? I definitely like Keontae, but anyone else? Nemhard, we talked about. I think we talked about everyone here.
Yeah. Wait for the news and yeah.
All right, let's go to the final game here. I know Big T couldn't wait to get here. Houston at Denver. Another spot at Denver. We've got Jokic versus mini Jokic here. Jokic and Sengun in Denver. And the only real news here on the Denver side, we still got Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown still out for them. And then on the Houston side, I think we're working with just really Tari Eason, questionable for this game here. He's been out a while. So even if he played, I would assume it'd be with restrictions of some kind here, Tony. So I don't know about him, but what are we doing here? I mean, Houston's not a team I love to pick on at times, but it's a 4-game slate, and I know you're going to want to play Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, again, the other night, 69 in 29 minutes, another blowout that he gets 69 and doesn't even play the fourth quarter. I mean, people get tired of listening to me talk about Jokic, but he's just the best. He's just so good. You watch him, he's just incredible. He's good at everything. So, yeah, I mean, on a short slate, I'm going to want to play him even more than ever. There's no way I'm not playing him on a 4-game slate. There's just no way.
The only way for me would be is if I can't fit them. I'm not going to force value to fit them. That's our difference. You'll force a value.
But I can always fit one stud. Like I don't. Yeah. No matter what, I struggle when there's multiple like studs. There's not on this slate. There's not.
That's a good point. We didn't really like a lot of the studs.
Yeah, exactly. So, like if it's a slate where you got 5-6 guys up there, like that's different. This slate, like there's just, I don't need any of these guys. And we really haven't talked about the last game. We did like a lot of plays, but they were cheaper plays. You like George, who was a little.
I like George, yeah.
And you can easily fit George and Jokic, like without having to work that hard. And that's with no value hitting it. Like pure basketball. If I want to win, I love Jalen. Stop instigating, being there.
That's a good comment. No, that's a good comment.
Me.
What's your projection on Jokic? 69.
I mean, I never get his projection either. One of the reasons I always play him is because I don't understand how you can project him for less than like 70. I mean, he just played 29 minutes, gets 69. I don't like.
Well, the problem is, though, in his last like 10 games, he's only cracked like 60, like he's had 72, 62, 51, 52, 84, 55, 66, 59, 69. Like,
yeah.
So he hasn't gotten over. So the projection, it's probably 63 is probably a good projection. I think we have it right.
I'm just saying, like, if you gave me even like a projection, a median projection should be like you can bet on it, right?
Right.
If he's projected at 63 and Sabres got him at 62, I'm just betting the over. Like, you don't want to book that. You're not booking that if I say I got over 62 Jokic.
No, I probably bet the over.
Yeah.
I probably bet the over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just any averages. What's his average? I never at once on any NBA show have talked about an average of fantasy points ever. This is the first. He averages 67.5 fantasy points. That's where I would project him. I'd project him at his average, 67.5 points. Yeah. And honestly, I think it's higher though. Like I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. And at 67.5, I'd be more like, okay, I could go over or under at that point because that's definitely a bet. So you're right. Yeah, I guess.
And it's a short slate. Like when he gets 80, you can't win without him. And he's always lower owned. Like he's going to be what, 15% tops?
Well, because everyone's doing what I'm doing when they see the price tag and they're like, yeah, that's a lot.
No one ever plays Jokic ever because of his price.
Because of the price. Yeah, price. But what about Şengün, who you can argue, yeah, he's not as good. He's not as consistent as Jokic. But, man, his upside.
60, what's Jokic's average? 6'7".
No, you said 5'6".
No, I said 67.5, 6'7".
5'6". I heard 5'6". That's all I heard.
Unbelievable.
But either way, I'm not even going into this with you. What about Şengün here? 9,300 against Jokic. I mean, I kind of like Şengün in this spot.
Yeah, I love him in this spot, and I love playing them together because they can give it to each other a little bit, and you got so much upside.
They can what?
Give each other a little bit. Give each other
a little I don't think they roll that way. I don't think Jokic rolls that way.
Şengün, you can play him at forward even. Wow, I didn't know that. That actually changes a lot.
So dumb that you can randomly play someone like Şengün at forward.
I just clicked him into my build expecting it to be my second center, and that actually helps. Like it makes me like him a lot more actually, because then I think like the backup bigs in this game, this is going to really sound like a short game strategy, but Steven Adams is a great play, and I think Valanciunas at 3,700 is a great play. You can play all three bigs in the same game with Şengün eligible at none of the other ones are eligible, right? How in the world is Şengün eligible at because Adams is a center, I guess?
Because Adams is the center, yeah. Filipowski's a power forward.
I know. It makes your rosters because forward's always the spot I struggle with every day. So if you play
the Steven Adams call.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to be able to play him because I thought Şengün was a center.
Yeah. I like it because honestly, like you said, the studs, until we got to these last two games, like I really wasn't thinking about like, oh, who do I want to pay up for? And then we get to this game, it's like, I should just pay up for these guys. Like these are the studs to play. Like makes it easier now. And now I just got to kind of like figure out my value and then go from there. But like all these other plays, like look at these other Houston plays right here. Just the Houston side for a sec. You got Kevin Durant at 8,300. And I will say he's had some better games, but some low games as well. It's like I hate the Kevin Durant experience. Like he could get here at this tag, but I just hate clicking that. I never click Kevin Durant.
I don't either, and he's very similar price to what you get with Şengün. I mean, I know he's what 1,000 cheaper, but that when you get up to the stud level, that's not that much different. That's just you're going down in one other spot. So. Yeah, I can't go there. I can't really even think about going there.
And Amen's 8,500 is another guy's just like, man, that price is
How are
just,
you playing that? Like, there's just no way. I mean, what is he? I got to pull him up now. What in the world does he? I mean, he's solid, but there's no way. There's no way I'm ever paying
he got
8,500.
bumped when some guys were out. That was the thing. Some guys missed time, and so he gets a little bump. But either way, yeah. I mean, he's had some good games. You see like a 50 in there, 40, a 44, 49. But like either way, it's still just it's too much. Jabari Smith even at 6,300, and I like Jabari Smith. I think Jabari Smith's a good player. 6,300 seems like a lot. He'd have to like fit as a last piece to
Even
get
then,
me.
like, man, you're talking what their roster tonight, where Steven Adams is going to play a decent amount versus Jokic too. He just can't have that much upside. It's 6,300. All these guys are priced, like you said, like someone's out, except for Şengün and probably Durant. Durant's probably fair, even though I don't like him.
Yeah, Durant's probably the fair one. Actually, if I were to play any of those outside of the top two guys, it'd probably be Durant. I never click him, so I probably won't play him. But the other thing I wanted to hit was the Denver guys, especially the guys kind of below these mid-tier guys. So you got like your Peyton Watson, Cam Johnson area, but like Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown, like Tim Hardaway's been just as solid as like Cam Johnson even. And
more solid, maybe even.
Yeah, and there's a $1,300 gap. You got Bruce Brown, who's very hit or miss, but when he's on, he can give you 25. He's 4,100.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of think it's the top two studs at Steven Adams, Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown. Like, that's who I like in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I'm fully with you. And Bruce Brown, Tim Hardaway. I for whatever reason, I keep getting stuck on this freaking Spencer Jones too. Like, I just like him.
He's one guy I am not playing.
He's been so bad since I talked him up.
I am not playing him. Nope. I wouldn't. Oh, Pritchard in.
Good. I'm actually happy about that because I want to.
You're happy about it because you bet Boston, and now the savior is coming to save your ass. That's what you're happy about. That's why you're happy.
I mean, you can still bet it because the line's not going to move, so you can still get the same line.
Don't talk like they knew PP was going to play because PP's got a big peen. Next battle.
I'll be getting on my Boston wagon now. It'll be that was my.
Well, now I'm not betting it because PP's in. When the MVP's in, you don't bet against them.
It makes it where we're just pot committed for these last two games too. And I like the Denver side. You can always play these Denver pieces. The guy I hate is Cam Johnson. I like him for basketball.
I don't like him either. Yeah.
He's solid. Like, don't get me wrong. He's solid basketball wise. I definitely like having him on my team for the Nuggets, but man, fantasy wise, he doesn't give you anything.
Yeah. I mean, what he gives me, Tony, is the same thing I feel like Tim Hardaway gives me, and Tim Hardaway's cheaper.
Why can't we do this? That's my team.
You can't play Adams, Filipowski, Şengün, and Joker?
Why not? That's my team. Why can't I do that? That's my team right now. Like, I'm looking at it. So why can't I do it?
Yeah, why can't we do this here? I'm trying to.
That's my team. That's my core. I might put that up as my core on the site tonight.
So,
I mean, it's literally my team.
Oh, you can do it. I just put it in.
My team. I don't know why I can't do it.
I'm literally looking at it. Şengün at power forward, Jokic at center, Filipowski at power or forward, and Steven Adams at the util.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do it.
Absolutely.
It's not comfortable. It's a little tight at the end, but you can make it work.
It's not that tight. It's not that tight.
Yeah, no, I think he was just confused with the forward spot for Şengün.
Believe me, going into the show, I didn't think I could play Şengün at forward either. It changed a lot for me. I wasn't sure I was going to play Şengün.
That might be the show core right there. That might be the show core.
And it's a core, too, that we can work off of depending even what happens because it's all late. So, like, if something changes, we can always move.
the good thing is if something changes, I think it's in these last 2 games.
Yeah. I mean, we're pot committed to it. 9:30. Well, the slate doesn't even start for us till 9.
I'm that's how I'm doing it. Like I'm putting in these teams and I'm just building it out like there's a 2-game slate. See how the chips fall here. I like it. Let's see.
Love it.
All right. Anything else here? If not, let's go to let's do our anti-plays, Big T. Gotta still do the anti-play here for the NBA, for the association.
I love when you say the association. The stuff the chat gets on you, like, oh, if you didn't know, I love that. And then I love the association. I love when you say that.
Well, that's what it is. It's always the association to me. That's the NBA. It's the association. All right. I just sorted this thing out by ownership, Tony. Give it a quick once over.
outside of the injuries too, because obviously you got 2 injury questions up there. Brandon Williams, Anthony Davis.
All right, so throw those guys out. Don't.
I mean, just looking at it, these slates like this, it just feels stupid because I don't know. Like, I mean, Osser would be just my obvious answer. I don't like them. Yeah, I mean, it's just we're not really giving anything. The first 2 games, those are my antis. The first 2 games, Oster, the Boston guys like Derek White and Pritchard when they're
Tobias.
Tobias could be a good one. I know the ownership doesn't like say it on there, but I think he's.
I mean, 22%. He's in the top like listing.
So one guy, I was just looking at the cumulative because I got the sheet that has like a bunch of different sites up there. Norman Powell's 27% projected. He's only 13 on Sabre. 27 cumulative though. So I would say Norman Powell for mine. But I'm not playing any of the first 2 games. So those are my antis, and those are your antis, really. So like Norman Powell would be mine. Though.
I'm not playing those 2 games. So it's literally going to be a 2-game slate for me. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I'm good with that. All right. So let's do favorite play on the slate. I mean, Big T, you can give your favorite play on the slate, and then you can give your other play.
If Jokic is only going to be 12% every slate, then it's easy. Like it checks all the boxes for me. But honestly, so obviously he's my favorite play, but I think Steven Adams is sneaky. I'm actually not going to give the other one because you might give it, and you brought up good points. But I'll say Steven Adams is my sneaky play of the slate. I mean, he can't get any ownership. What's he projected? 3%. Yeah, Steven Adams is my sneaky play of the slate.
Yeah, Steven Adams is not going to be owned at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
definitely going to play when it's Valanciunas and Jokic. I mean,
he's playing. I 100%.
If I didn't play Adams, I would play Valanciunas. Like if I had those 4, I'm fine with Valanciunas too. I really am. If you don't play Jokic tonight, you should play Valanciunas.
I just like that Adams is going to get run with Şengün and who knows though? Could Denver counter with Val and Yoke at all?
I haven't seen it all year.
I haven't seen it all year. I thought they were
enjoy watching that. Put them all out. Put all 4 Giants out there. I'll have fun watching that.
I would have fun watching that. My play is Şengün. I'm playing Şengün. Playing Baby Yoke.
Hey, we're in unison. Sure. We're gonna get things done. We're gonna win tonight. I might have to register a little extra tonight. I
know. I was just thinking that. I was like, should I reg a little more here? I don't want to push it too much, but feeling good about it. Not playing Toronto, Miami, LOL. No, I mean, dude, you got to take some stands. All right, that's the whole game. You got to take some stands. Have a little conviction. We don't like the first 2 games. We like the second 2 games. But yeah, I mean, if you like Toronto, Miami, go stack it up. Get in there. We'll be in there. Hope you guys enjoyed another show. Like I said, if you did, smash the like button on the video. If you love Big T's Jokic love, his Denver love, just total bias, by the way. You can also smash the like button. If you like the fact that he chews ice cubes nonstop or his pen, you can hit the like button. just so many different things, Big T. They could just smash the like button for. I can't even name all of them. There's just too many.
Yeah. I think people should do it. I think they should reciprocate.
I agree. 2.5 hours of free shows. I think we deserve a like. That's all I'm going to say.
I
That's
agree.
all I'm going to say.
And we gave winners. We're going to win the money tonight. I like both slates. I feel good about our plans.
And I like winning. So I'm cool with that. I like winning. I hope you guys win as well. I hope you enjoyed this show here. Like I said, smash the like button. We're going to get out of here, get all our content up over at runpuresports.com. Come hang out with us in the Discord. Check us out, Run Pure Sports. You want it for a week, a month, all your DFS and sports betting needs. We got you covered. Get in, try it out. It's the holiday season. Tons of sports going on. It's the best time to check us out and come and join us. For Big T, I am JSU. Good luck in the association tonight on DraftKings. Let's crush, hopefully, the Jokic Şengün late game stacks get us to the winner.
Yeah,
we're out
Jake.
of here, though. Good luck, Jake. Good luck to everyone watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.